Superb guys, superb. We just learned about a particular text information related element, how to display text information in a web page. Because if you believe it or not, most probably all the web pages, all the websites, what are you see, all the e-commerce sites also having this text information. It is very important, very crucial to write some text content into a web page. What are application you may take? This time I would like to take Flipkart. I would like to take a Flipkart guys, or all the social media platforms also. You are entering some text information. This one in here is having some text content, which we can say some links also. Let's open this particular shirt for a few seconds. Let me select this particular shirt once again. If I click that particular shirt, here if you see in here, this is some text content. Here also some text information they are giving with some bold format, with some plain format, all the stuff. If you go further down, there are some questions which are going to be bold, some question mark, colon, such type of things are going to be displaying to us. This information are clearly defined to us in here. So how they are creating this type of content? Some bold, plain, some content which is a little bit higher, like in this way. How they are creating? For that, we are not going to use any other technologies like CSS or any other bootstraps or anything. Simply by using a plain HTML also we can perform this type of things guys. So I'm going to delete this complete stuff. Delete. For creating a bold type of information in your web page, we are having some text elements guys, which we call as formatting text elements. What is that? Formatting text elements. There is a particular format we can use for our text elements to display the text content. Let's go one by one. The first thing which you seen in that particular Flipkart application also is a bold. How can I create a bold type of text? Okay, let me show you first of all one paragraph. Plain, plain text. This is a plain text we are seeing. Good. If you want to create a bold text, you are going to use an element called as B. That's it. /B. Bold text. I'm saving this thing. Let's go to our page. FR. There it is. This is a plain text, and now this is a bold text. For bold, for thickness, bold is something like some thickness guys. For that, we are going to use a particular element called as B. Not only B guys, there is one more element. We have one advantage of having, we are having one more additional element for creating such type of bold format. Strong. Strong is something like, it is very important. This content is having some importance. In that manner, a developer can understand. But coming to output, you are going to see something like our bold text only. Strong is about important text. Bold, strong is about important text. FR. There it is. It is also going to happen in the bold format. Did you see in here? Your bold tag and strong tags are not having a block type of scope. That's the reason these two are displaying to us in same line. The same line we are going to see these two information. If you want to make your two elements into two separated lines, we can write this B element once again in paragraph, and we can write this strong element once again inside the paragraph also. We will see about how to write an element inside another element in another video. But for now, I want to take my bold text into new line. How can I do? For that also we are having one element, that is what we call as BR, break. For this line it is done. Simply take this control to new line. Here break is not a opening and closing type of element. It is a self-closing tag guys. It is a self-closing tag. We will see some examples. We will see some information regarding what are the list of self-closing tags also after completing few of the videos. Don't worry guys, we will definitely list out what are the self-closing elements you are having in HTML also by using BR slash it is the self-closing element. So for now I will simply give you the small introduction of a self-closing element. Syntax of self-closing. Syntax of self-closing is very common and very easy. Simply you are going to use less than and greater than. In between that thing, you are going to give your element or tag, whatever you are using, followed by at the end you are going to use slash. That's it. Whenever you write like this, it is going to understand that the browser is going to have, or the user is trying to use a self-closing element. That's it. That is what here br also. Br slash. Control S. Alt tab F5. Now did you see that particular content whatever after the B element strong is carrying, that information was simply jump into a new line, but it is not happened like our paragraph, because the paragraph is having a block scope, so it is giving some additional gaps between this element, the plain text and bold text. Also paragraph is having some additional gap because of block type of scope. Coming to BR, it simply takes the control to new line. It is not giving any gaps at all like our paragraph, because this bold text and strong are not having block type of scope. These are having inline type of scope, guys. That is completely about CSS concept, and that block and inline block, it is a CSS type of concept. Leave it aside. Strong is about important text. It is also same thing. Okay. Is there any other elements you are having? Because sometimes we see some italic type of functionality. We can see some italic format type of information, some of our web pages. How they are using? For that we are using I element. I stands for italic. Italic type of text. I'm saving this thing. I'm going to use br slash for this one also, because this one is also not having a block. Br slash F5. Italic is completely comes under as a plain text, but the content what that particular I element is carrying, it is going to slips, what we can say, slide to some 40 degrees or 90 degrees like that towards right side. Towards right side, the text information is going to switch guys. That is what the italic means. By using italic tag, we can create such type of thing. Okay. Next, we are having some delete element also. Delete means that particular element is not working. Simply creating a particular underline type of thing on your text information. Delete. There, did you see your text information? I am increasing the size of my page for visibility purpose. Italic is like this, and for delete it is also comes under as the plain, but a particular underline is created on that particular element. That is what the delete is going to do. DEL. By using DEL you can do. By using I you can create a italic format. By using strong you can say the same thing like our bold tag also. Here B is used for bold type of functionality. Delete. And we are having something like H2O. Do you remember for chemical, for chemistry subjects you are having something called as H2O. This 2 will be going to be displayed at the bottom side, at the end point, not at side by side. If I save like this, let me use a paragraph /p, Control S, Alt tab F5. What happened? The 2 also comes a side to H, and it is also going to have the same line, but it is not what we see in our chemistry type of subjects. We see this particular 2 at bottom side. How can I create such type of things? For that we are using subscript text element. Subscript text element. So how I am going to do, and I will show you how to write a text element inside another element also. I am simply going to show you how to write one element inside another element. It is very simple, guys. It is very simple. Simply you are going to take your element. After that, give the information, what type of element you want to use. I would like to display this information in a bold format. This is B tag. Whatever element you opened first, that particular element you are going to close at last, guys. About bold tag. The about bold tag is going to be displayed in bold format. Bold tag using the paragraph. Now if you see in here, I am using the combination of elements. Inside a paragraph, I am using our plain text. Along with that, I am using my bold tag also. The bold tag is carrying about bold tag such type of some content. After that, once again, I am having some information. If I save this file and execute, you see in here, it comes under as a plain text. Using the paragraph also plain text. About bold tag is happened in a bold format. It happens in a bold format, guys. This is about writing element inside element. You always need to close the element which opens first. The element which occurs last is the element which is going to close first. B element comes last in my paragraph, so it is the thing which is going to close as first. Paragraph comes first, it is going to close as end element. Now let's see about our h2o /p. I want to display my 2 at the bottom side, not my h or not my o. So the content whatever you want to display at the subtype, you are going to use that sub element. Inside that particular sub, you are going to write /sub. It is also not a self-closing element. I'm going to write my 2 in here. h2o. Control S, Alt Tab F5. There it is. Now you can see your information at the bottom side. You can make this information also about bold tag. You can make this information also at the base side. Simply I'm going to use sub in here. My sub comes second, so it is the second thing going to close after my b tag is going to close. /sub. There it is. Control S, Alt Tab F5. About bold tag, this information comes at the base side to my paragraph. This is about subscript. If I'm having sub, definitely I have super also. Something like 2 power 9, 2 power 8, such type of things. 2 on the power upper format you need to display. For that you are using SUP 2 power 5 /super. Control S, Alt Tab F5. There it is, 2 power 5. Like these type of things you can work and you can build by using all the text formatting elements. This is about text formatting elements, guys, and completely about writing an element inside another element also, because sometimes we may get some confusion which element we need to close first, which element we need to close at last. The element whatever comes first is the element going to close at last. That's it. I hope you understand about this information also. Thank you.